Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a good day, feeling good. If not, go over your gratitude list. It'll help improve your energy, make it feel a little bit better. This is going to be a reading for Taurus for April 2023. Happy birthday for all of you having birthdays this month. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. I hope life is being kind to you and generous. Life is prosperous and abundant for you, especially in your birthday month. We're going to look at this pre-message right here. I have my deck upside down. I'm going to read this in the upright and the reverse. Because obviously, like right now, I'm looking at it in the reverse. So you guys can see. So you have the Seven of Pentacles. And then right here, you have the Empress and the Page of Wands. And over here, and then the Nine of Pentacles just showed up. And then you have the Ace of Wands as well. So over here, this is talking about, I feel like right now there's something that you're reviewing. For some of you, you might be looking at an offer. Somebody might have extended an offer to you. You have an opportunity. I feel like there's something that you feel very confident in this forward movement. You feel like you have everything necessary to make this forward movement. You're trying to manifest and create something. You're wanting to have communication. There's a lot of passion in whatever this is that you're reviewing. This is interesting. And then you have the Three of Cups. And with the Three of Cups being in the reverse, I feel like this has like third party energy potentially around it in some way, shape, or form. Then also peeking over here, you have the Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away or is going to walk away. I feel like whatever this is that you're trying to manifest or create, you might have walked away at some point because you didn't think you were emotionally invested, or that there was like, you thought there was like mostly passion. But I felt like there's definitely a lot of passion in the situation. And that might be what you're reviewing. You're wanting to see if it's like only passion. And I already closed it. Anyways, take that as that resonates. Don't force the messages. These are general messages. Take them as they resonate. You might find that parts at the parts at the beginning, middle, and or end resonate with you. You can tell if something resonates with you by like the energy you feel when you hear that message, if it relates to you or not. If it's something that you currently have going on, you can tell if something resonates or not by telling yourself a lie and being honest with yourself. So my name is Crystal and my name is not Crystal. And see the energy, the difference between like lying to yourself and telling yourself the truth. And that's how you can tell if something resonates or not. All right, Taurus. Again, I just want to say happy birthday. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. I hope that life is being kind. Taurus for April 2023. Taurus. All right, this will be our last shuffle. Thank God. Some of you are impatient. Be patient, Taurus. First card out, you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so there's something you either receive this communication or you're wanting to extend this communication. But it's something that you're passionate about, you're excited. This could be as simple as running into somebody somewhere and like communicating with them and being like excited about the conversation that you just had. Or you might like want to call somebody up that you haven't talked to in a long time and be excited about that. Either way, let's see. Okay, What's crossing that energy is the the Six of Pentacles. So I felt like there's something that you're going to be having some sort of communication, some sort of conversation. This could be thoughts as well for some of you, but there's some sort of conversation in regards to having balance. There's some sort of like, this could be something in your environment. For some of you, you're having conversations with your spouse or people you live with, roommates, about like them paying for their side of the bills or what have you. I feel like there's like conversation. I feel like you're passionate about whatever this is that you're saying, or you're part of this conversation. This might be thoughts as well. You could be thinking how things like just need to be a little bit more fair, more balanced. Somebody needs to do something. Hold on. Let's get some clarifiers as we go along. That way we're not just like circling back, wasting time kind of. So we'll get them as we go. Taurus for March. Sorry, April. The end of March, April. I'm doing this, obviously, if you're watching this right now, when I'm doing it live, I'm doing it in March. But this is going to apply in April, potentially a little bit after. Potentially. All right. For Taurus for April. Taurus. All right. Current energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is either like you having your resources impacted or your stability. But this is you like communicating with somebody that you live with or that you like work with. This is somebody that you live with or work with. There, you see this person on day to day. They have the ability to impact your finances on a day to day. And I felt like they're just, somebody's been wanting more from you than what they're wanting from their self, potentially. Somebody's wanting you to cover some slack for them. And I felt like you're just like, you're communicating, like you're thinking how there needs to be more fairness and more balance in the situation. Or you're thinking about, for some of you, this is actually like, there's this opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to do something that like it has the potential to bring in some finances and resources. And you're thinking about you're trying to make an educated decision. So you're thinking about like, does everything line up? Like, does it make sense to take this risk to like, I don't know. For some of you, it might be like a new job. It might be a job change. It might be like buying a house. There's something you're wanting to do. It might be like making a new business or something. There's something that you're wanting to do that you feel like it would bring some sort of balance and stability for you, but at the same time, it challenges some sort of stability, financial resources or something for you. Take that as that resonates. Taurus. Okay. Okay. Taurus, what you think about, you bring about. Make sure that whatever you're thinking about, you're thinking of what you do want, not what you don't want. In your crowning energy, you have the 10 of Pentacles. You had the 10 of and it's in the reverse. In your clarifying for your current energy, you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So you have the potential to touch into something that's very long-term, very abundant, very prosperous for you, but you have to think about it clearly. I feel like right now, whatever you're evaluating, so your current energy, you have the Page of Wands. But I'm seeing this as a sword right now. That's how I'm seeing it. So like this communication, like you're passionate and excited about it, but I feel like you're evaluating something. And with your 10 of Pentacles right here, clarifying it in the upright, and your crowning energy. So that's what you're thinking about. That's like your mental space. That's that same energy, but it's in the reverse. That's your long-term stability. That's your opportunities. That's your finances, your resources. For some of you, it could be like, what is it? like a relation, like a long-term relationship. It could be your home environment. It could be your house, a job, like your car even. There's something where you're like, it's a little bit out of balance. It could be, for some of you, you might get some like exciting news, like somebody's gonna help pay for something, and that's gonna like help like balance out some resources, because obviously that's gonna be money that you're not gonna have to put towards something. So I feel like for some of you, there's gonna be some sort of unexpected like financial gain. And then the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Judgment card. So some of you, you might be gaining some like government funds, or like oh my god, sorry, can't talk. You might be gaining some sort of like a lawsuit. You might win a lawsuit or a case or something where somebody has to pay you money. You might get like I don't know, like you're gonna win something. For some of you, this isn't gonna be for everybody, so take it as it resonates. But there's gonna be some sort of like potential financial gain for you, and it's gonna help. Like you're gonna be really excited. Obviously, who wouldn't, right? When you get like news, and this isn't gonna be like this is gonna be a chunk of money, right? It's like it's the 10 of Pentacles, and then you have the 6 of Pentacles crossing you right now. So I feel like you're gonna be very excited about this, as you like you might have recently found out about this, or you're gonna be finding out about this. Well, this is for like April, so you're gonna be finding out about this. I don't feel like most of you have found out about it yet, but I felt sorry. There's this energy that it's very exciting. It's gonna be like for you, it's gonna be a significant amount. And you're going to be like quite like, it's going to be for whoever this is for, whether it's resources or a job increase. It's like you might get a job, you might get a promotion, you might get a pay increase, like you might get a bonus, something. It's something, you're going to win something. It's something for you where it's going to be like abundant, and it's going to benefit your finances, your home environment, your living environment. There's going to be some sort of financial gain, long-term gain. At a soul level, you have the Devil card. So a couple of signs have gotten this in the same exact position as well. I'm pretty sure Aries, I just did their reading for April. I feel like they might have, and I did a Gemini before that. So I feel like both of those signs had actually got the Devil in the same position. So you might want to check those out. See if you have that in your chart. And there's in the description box below, there's all kinds of details. But there's especially where you can get your free birth chart, so you can find out what that is for you. See where you have those signs at all, or where they're at in your chart. But anyways. Oh, and also check out your videos, your readings for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as anything else that represents significant things for you this month. And again, to know what that is, check out the description box to locate your free birth chart. So at a soul level, you have the Devil card again. So I feel like at a soul level, there's like old habits and like old patterns. Like you have childhood wounds, like things that you had experienced, and maybe not even in childhood, but I feel like most of you is childhood, most of us, right? It's a lot of us have childhood issues, traumas. I feel like there's this energy of you feel like tied and bound, restricted by some sort of like past energy. You have the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Swords in the reverse, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the 4 of Swords. Okay, so in regards to this Devil, you feel like you have to be like on your own, right? Like you feel like it's a weakness to ask for help. Like you don't mind helping somebody else, but you don't want people to know that you are struggling. Like you'll rather fight and struggle through it because you know ultimately it's gonna come. But I felt like you keep getting blindsided by this energy, right? It's confusing, and you know it's unhealthy to have these kind of emotions, you know, these habits, whatever they are for you. It's like they're things that you've done for a while. You're used to doing it this way, but you're noticing like it would be beneficial to change these habits, whatever they are for you. But you don't want other people to know about them, about it. I feel like again, you'd rather fight through it, or potentially you having this energy is causing fights, or you feel like people are fighting against you. And I feel like there's opportunities that you're not recognizing because you haven't healed or you need to heal. And you're like, this toxic energy is what's preventing you from being able to really like see these opportunities, grab onto these opportunities, value these opportunities. For some of you, there's some sort of need to heal whatever this, like these childhood wounds are. For some of you, like you're very irritable when you get like constructive criticism. We'll say that. Okay, we'll just say that. You, that causes you to get like agitated and aggravated, and you don't like, I feel like you don't self-reflect. You cause like, it causes you to kind of be like, well, look at you, what are you doing? Like, don't worry about me, look at you. It's kind of like a little bit combative energy, I'm not gonna lie. It's very defensive. um it's not productive, but I feel like that's what you're used to. Like it's a defense mechanism, I heard. But I feel like there's this energy within you that like you understand that the way that you fight against things at times prevents opportunities. And you're trying to have these opportunities, and you're trying to understand your emotions, and you're wanting to heal. I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like this is just the beginning of the iceberg. Like there's a lot more that comes with this energy. And I felt like this is just touching the surface. I feel like after like this healing just is at the beginning. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And this is at your soul level. So I feel like whatever this is, these toxic energies, like you are trying to heal them, but it's a long process. It's a long journey. For some of you, you're not at that point yet where you're really wanting to tackle these. You are, but you aren't. Or maybe you are, but you're not, only to an extent. I'll say that. You are, but only to an extent for now. Okay, we're going to move on. In your, hold on, let me put these ones back over here. In your recent past, you have the Death card. So there's some sort of ending in your recent past. You had experienced some sort of like quick, sudden change for some of you. Let's see, hold on. Bottom of the deck right now, you have Judgment. I feel like there's something, again, like I'm getting, there's something being reviewed. I don't know, like you might be being reviewed. You might be reviewing someone, something. There's like somebody's reviewing. I feel like something had ended. You're remembering who whatever this ending is, somebody's looking back. I'm also getting that energy of like, you know, when you guys are like if you were to leave somebody, or they was to leave you, like somebody looks back and they're looking to see if the other person looks back too, or they're waiting for the other person to look back too. Take that as that resonates. And if that resonates, leave a comment. I want to know what that's about. But there's something about like somebody looks back or not. Like, did they do it too? Like somebody looked back and like, I want to like, it's open. It's still open. Like there's, I don't know if that other person looked back. So if that resonates with you, let me know. Did that person end up looking back? Like, I don't know. There's this energy. There's this energy that's like side eyeing. This energy of the look back, like, I don't know. I want to know, did somebody look? Hold up. What is this? What is this? What is this? Temperance in the reverse. So this ending, it's unsettling for you. You might want to know, like, you might be the one looking back, waiting to see if they looked back. I don't feel like you're necessarily the one who, like, whatever this ending was, I don't think you were the one who initiated it. I think you're doing your best to accept it, but I don't feel like you're the one that, like, it wasn't what you wanted. And it's caused your emotions to be unsettled and out of balance. Then you have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck right now. I feel like you're heading towards some clarity. You're going to be happy. I feel like this is kind of negative energy for your birthday. This is weird. Your current energy is pretty positive. Hold on, Taurus. I'm going to dissect this really quick. Your current energy, I feel like, is pretty positive, right? You have the Page of Wands. You're excited to have some sort of forward movement. You're passionate and excited. Clarifying that, you have the 10 of Pentacles. That's like abundance, stability, like being prosperous. Crossing that is the 6 of Pentacles, having balance. Some of you, it's a lack of balance, but I feel like you're aware of that and you're having like forward movement towards having balance. But at a soul level, you have the Devil card. In the recent past, you have the Death card. Crowning you, you have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like your energy, you're just expecting negative things. And I don't know why. I'm kind of very confused because what you think about, you bring about. And it seems like you're expecting negative things, but it seems like you're getting good things. Like it seems like the law of grace, right? We all fall under grace when we ask for it, when we claim it, when we expect it. So I feel like you're expecting negative things, but somehow you're getting grace and you're receiving good things. This is I'm kind of confused. I'm not going to lie. But you're going to receive some sort of clarity. You're going to become like enlightened and aware. I don't know what this is. What is it? Okay, thank you. You have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Magician. So somebody had a decision. This is your reading. So I feel like you are somebody, it's in regards to a choice, somebody making a choice in regards to potentially a love offer, maybe something that you're genuinely interested in. That could be like getting a job offer and like needing to move to a different state and deciding like, is that the right thing for me? And then you have the Magician. So you have some sort of manifestation power in this. You're trying to create an opportunity. You're trying to create an offer. You're trying to create some sort of like opportunity. For some of you, you want somebody to pick you or to choose you. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to like entice somebody, like pick me, but you're like trying to like seduce them or something. Or somebody's trying to seduce you. Take it as it resonates. What the heck? I feel like their path, like for you, this whatever this ending is in your past that caused your emotions to be a little unsettled, there's this energy of like you had to choose a path And it's like causing, like, I feel like that's why we have this opposition. Like, you are somebody, I feel like you choose the path where you can see clearly. Like, you don't want to choose the path that like, I feel like you can choose a path that your intuition tells you to follow this, and but it's unclear to you. And then you can also have a path where you can clearly see the journey ahead, and even though it's long, even though it might be difficult, whatever, even though your intuition didn't direct you that direction, that's going to be that's going to be the path you choose, because you can see it. You can see it ahead. You know what to expect. So that's going to be the path that you choose. Or for some of you, that's what happened that caused this ending. But I felt like this path, the other one you could have took, you didn't choose it because there was like a lot of unknown factors, if you will. But your intuition, your intuition led you to get inspiration to go that direction, but you didn't go that direction. But I feel like you wanted it though, because you have the Magician. For some of you, you might have felt like really magnetic and attracted to it, and you might have felt like kind of skittish or scared of the energy. Like, it was a lot of it was unknown to you. I feel like even though your intuition, it was telling you something about it, it was like very I don't want to say scary. It was like, it was different than what you were used to, so it caught you off guard in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like you wanted to manifest it. But either way, we have the Death card. There was some sort of ending. I felt like you chose whatever direction I got this message for Aries. Is everybody just choosing the opposite of what their intuition is telling them? You might have chose, yes, you chose opposite of what your intuition was telling you. I felt like one was like, one was like, I don't know how to explain it. You want to make investments that are solid, right? You want to know that, like, when you're investing your energy and effort, that it's solid. So when you see a path that you can see, that you don't really have to guess, it looks solid, it looks stable, it's been traveled. It's like that, the road less traveled. I felt like you chose the path that was already passed, because you, like, something about you needed or wanted that security, that stability, and that caused some sort of ending. And you still look back at that, whatever that was, that your intuition told you to go that way, that you didn't go that way. You still wonder what would have happened if you went that way, or something about your energy pulls you to still remember that doorway, if you will. I don't know how to, whatever this is for you, take this as this resonates. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? Sorry. Make sure I got the right deck. I was like, I don't know if I want to look at the bottom of the deck, but it came out and it flipped out. So we're looking at it. So you had the 10 of Wands. When it came out, it flipped and it was in the reverse, and then it came out in the upright again. So and then you have the Sun again. So you're gonna, like, this burden that you've been like acting like, yeah, I felt like you've been struggling through something, Taurus, and I felt like you're gonna become like fully, like, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but like, for some of us, we might do things that we really like, we don't know why we're doing it, we don't want to do it, but we find ourselves doing things anyways. And there comes a point where, like, literally you can feel your soul like, no, like, you can't do it no more. So I feel like there's something within you that's been tolerating something, and then all of a sudden you have like the light bulb goes on and you cannot do it no more. You can't do this anymore. And then, but I felt like you have to do it for a little bit longer. I don't understand what that is for you. Take that as that resonates. It's not going to apply for everybody, hopefully. I have a question. Oh, yeah. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Hold up. I feel like you're like eager to get some information, but at the same time, you're not sure if you want it. Okay. We'll look at the cards that are upright first, or not upright, but face up, I guess. So you have the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. So something hurt you. You're defensive about it, but you can't let it go. But you don't see that it's possible. You don't see any forward movement being possible. You don't think there's a possible forward movement. Oh, shit. You got 3. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Now you have the Ace of Wands. I felt like you got this card earlier. It might have been in the pre-messages. I'm not sure, but I felt like I felt this energy with you earlier. There's something you're passionate about. Okay, and then you have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Oh. What the heck? Okay, so this is your crowning energy. So this is what you think about, right? So there was a hurt that you had experienced at one point in time with the 3 of Swords right here, right? And you're kind of defensive about that energy, but you keep on thinking about that person, place, or thing, whatever it was for you. But you don't see it being possible to have any forward movement in it. But at the same time, you're very passionate about this person, place, or thing. You want to communicate it with it. Like, you want to have involvement with it. You want to think like you emotionally are invested. Your thoughts are invested. Like, where it counts, you are invested, but you're physically not there. But where it counts, like mentally, emotionally, you're there, just not physically. I feel like you are spiritually too. With the Ace of Wands here, it's like this is our primitive energy. It's not just passion. It's primal instincts as well. It's that natural raw energy, just like it's like that sensual energy. It's also those like your intuition as well. Not as much as if it was cups, but it's that energy too. And you do have the Queen of Cups out here too. So I felt like whatever this is that you're thinking about, that you can't, like, you don't see a way forward with it. There's some sort of hurt and disappointment, and somebody has their guard up, whether it's you or this person, but you can't let go. You can't quit thinking about them. You're emotionally and mentally invested. And I feel like you might fantasize about this person. Okay. And then your near future energies. Near future, you have the 7 of Wands. So you're defensive about something. Let's get the rest of your cards out. How you see yourself is the 3 of Wands. You're patiently waiting for something, someone. You're patiently waiting. How other people see you, you have the Empress that came out sideways. So I feel like people see you as like kind of stubborn, and you don't want to build when like it's only at your terms. People see you as very stubborn. You're Taurus, right? You're the bull. I feel like people see you as very stubborn, and that you won't build, you won't you won't do things, you won't manifest, you won't create, you won't put forward movement, you won't inspire unless you want to. Like, people see you as a little bit selfish, I'm not gonna lie. Like some people see you as selfish. Some people see you as very prosperous and abundant. You might be short with your time too. I feel like your time is always like the clock's ticking. You got a lot to do. Right, your hopes and your fears. I feel like this might potentially be a fear, or it's like a very strong hope that you don't have much faith in, but you want very bad because it came out like this. So let's see what it is. It's the 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there's something that you just don't want to deal with. Like you see something as being a burden, like a big burden, and you'd rather not go there. Okay, final outcome. Okay, final outcome. You have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. You're stressed out and stuck in your thoughts. You might not be getting much sleep. I don't feel like it's necessarily because you're thinking a lot. That might be most of it. You might just have a lot going on and you have like a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to tend to. You've got like a lot of phone calls to make, a lot of people to check in on. For some of you, you have like you're taking care of your parents as well, and you have to like check in on them and schedule their appointments, schedule your kids' appointments, schedule like all your stuff, make your time at work. I feel like you're not getting much sleep at home, or like you're not getting much rest. You're not getting much comfort. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Sorry. Make sure you're staying hydrated, guys. Hi. What's your question? Dali Borka. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay, I'm going to pull this energy and I'll look back for your question in a minute. So your near future, you have the 7 of Wands. You're being defensive about something. Right now, we looked at the bottom of the deck. It's the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to bring balance to something. For some of you, I feel like you don't feel like somebody sees you like fairly. Like they don't see you fairly. Like they have the bad impression, the wrong impression of you. And I feel like that's like you're trying to bring some sort of balance. You want them to have like clarity, like you want them to see you clearly as you are. That might be what you're being defensive about. In the near future, that like you might be like whoever has this impression of you of like you're stubborn and you only like do if you want. I feel like you're trying to show them like somebody has the wrong impression of you. Okay. You have the Strength card, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So when you're defending yourself, you're going to be confident. You're going to be standing in your power, but in a good, healthy way. I felt like whoever's going to like, I feel like you're going to be telling them like somebody, this might be like a relative, like somebody you're trying to date, one of their relatives. Like this is somebody you want them to have a good impression of you, but they don't. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of something in the near future that gives you an opportunity to defend yourself. And it's looking like basically how that goes is like you tell them, hey, like I really am not how you're expecting me to be, or I do want better for like, I don't know if this is like somebody you're trying to have a relationship or like you're wanting to do something and your family doesn't want you to do it. Like you're trying to tell somebody like you're able to do it. You're confident to do it. You're defending your ability to do something. And like you're emotionally invested. You care. Like you're not like, I feel like this is a relationship. Like I feel like you might be like for most of you, this is a relationship and you're telling your person's parents or their family, siblings, kids, whatever it is, like, hey, I care about this person. Like this might be you meeting your person's parents or family for the first time. I feel like you're nervous about it, but that you're confident at the same time, and you're doing it out of love, and you're like your action, like you're gonna be humble but confident, but not what is it? Not cocky. I feel like you're gonna be a little bit nervous, whatever the situation is. I feel like you're gonna be defensive about it, but like I feel like go with how you feel. Do what you're naturally called to do. Like respond and react naturally how you naturally would. Don't put up a front. Like be yourself, and that way you get the real people and they get the real you. That way, if it's not a right fit, right up front. Sorry, I can't speak. But be yourself. But there's something about this defensive energy of like I feel like you go meet the parents or you meet somebody, you could do something. You're defensive in the near future. You're defensive. You have the 7 of Wands, then you have the 9 of Wands. I just feel like you go try to meet them, you meet somebody, you do something, you take forward movement because you're confident and you care. You emotionally care. I feel like somebody asks you to do something. Or like maybe you have to humble yourself to go get a job or something. But whatever it is for you, like that's what it is. It's like you have to humble yourself in some way, shape, or form in the near future. And you don't really want to, and you shouldn't really have to, but out of love and for the long-term gains, the long-term whatever, you do it anyways. But I felt like that, like somebody kind of like messes with you. I don't feel like they kind of are a little bit of a jerk, but not necessarily like intentionally, not to really be a jerk, just to kind of like just give you some crap a little bit, you know. And then I felt like there's some energy like where you're like, hey, like you kind of call them out a little bit, and they're like, hey, like they just kind of like they stop giving you so much shit, and they more like give you the opportunity. They like allow you in. They like it's basically it. This doesn't have to be like going and meeting the parents, but it's kind of that energy a little bit of like you're defensive. You don't want to do it, but you do it anyway because you care for the end result. And so you take that forward movement, and it's kind of a little bumpy and shaky at first. And then it gets to the point where you're just like a little bit defensive. And when you get a little bit defensive, that other energy picks up on that, and they realize like, okay, I'm just trying to be playful, but I might be pushing too hard. So then they kind of just like open up a little bit. I hope that makes sense. I don't know what that is for you, but it's in the near future. It shows you as being defensive, but it looks more playful to me looking at the energy more in depth. How you see yourself. You have the 3 of Wands. So there's something you've been waiting for. Sorry, I'm going to read through this and then I'll get to your question. Sorry. There's something you've been waiting for. I felt like you've just been waiting. This might be what you're thinking and stressing about or planning. There's something you're expecting. You've been waiting. You're anticipating something. 3 of Wands. What is the 3 of Wands? You have the Hermit. Or sorry, the Hierophant. I don't know why I said Hermit. So to be honest, before I get that card, because you have another card that came out too. Before I get that card, and then right now I'm like losing my words. Like feels like I got a frog in my throat. For some of you, I feel like you want to propose to somebody and you're getting like nervous. You're getting, but this is for some of you. It's not for all of you. For some of you, and it's like that energy of like you're trying to prepare, you're trying to plan, you're trying to like wait for the right moment. You're trying to figure out like how's the right way to do it. And I feel like it involves some sort of higher level of commitment, which makes me feel like you might be trying to propose to somebody, and then that's how you see yourself. I just feel like you're trying to propose to somebody. You're trying to engage. And we got that reviewing energy earlier. So for some of you, you might be reviewing things because you might be thinking about proposing to somebody. And then you also have the 3 of Wands in the reverse to clarify the 3 of Wands in the upright. So whatever this is, and I felt like you kind like You lose the words, something gets in the way, something prevents you from speaking, something like, and so you wonder, like, is this the right time? Should I do it or not? But I felt like there's something of like, I don't know. You're tired of waiting. There's something you've been waiting for a long time. And then you have the 9 of Cups. It's like wish fulfillment, right? If this is somebody like you're wanting to propose to somebody, or like a higher level of commitment. There's some sort of higher level of commitment that you've been waiting for and you're tired of waiting for it. Or you've been like, you see yourself as waiting in some way, shape, or form for this higher level of commitment or to make this higher level of commitment, and you don't see it as coming through. You don't see it as being possible. For some of you, it's this energy from your past, if that resonated with you. For the group that has this energy of there's someone from their past that they think about, but they don't think that it'll work out. There's an energy of like, that's part of your energy. Like their energy is always going to be part of your energy. It's like you missed the ship, and like that was an important ship. Like that ship, okay, it's like this. Like you were stranded on an island and you had a chance to catch the ship. And I felt like that was this relationship or whatever that. And this is only for that little group, right? And I feel like this is only for a little bit of that little group. But you missed the ship. Like there was a ship that you could have caught to get off the island, to like go be happy, join the world, like live the life, have the great adventure. But you stayed on the ship. You took too much time, and now you're stuck on the island because you missed the ship. And now you're just stuck on the island thinking about like how you could be experiencing living life, like, and missing that ship would have changed. Like getting that ship or missing that ship was like, it was changing, life changing. It was high impacting for your life. For some of you, I feel like there's something you've been waiting. Oh my gosh, my nose. There's something you've been waiting for and you're tired of waiting for it. Or something you're going to always wait for. Like not wait for, but miss. It's kind of like a missing energy. And then this energy. So some people see you as stubborn. Some people see you as prosperous and abundant. Some people see you as very busy, that like you're doing a lot right now. I feel like you're doing a lot because you have a lot of goals, right? You have a lot of things you want to accomplish. What is this? Empress energy. I feel like there's not, whatever, you're not talking with somebody that you would want to create things with. And they would want to create things with you. King of Cups. Somebody would like to have forward movement. Like somebody would like to have a relationship with you. Somebody sees themselves as being able to be in a relationship with you. But just like you don't see something as being possible, they don't see as being possible either. That's why this Empress is sideways. But the King of Cups is in the upright. They would like to have this forward movement, but they don't think it's something that's like able to be manifested, able to be created. Your hopes and or fears, you have the 10 of Wands. I feel like there's like you're fearing or you're dreading like a burden. Like you're for some of you, like there's like you've just been dealing with a lot of crap and you're tired of dealing with crap. But there's something like there's also like to end dealing with crap is also going to be a lot of crap. So there's this energy of like you're dreading the crap, but you're also dreading ending the crap. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of like arguments, a lot of conflict, a lot of struggle, work, schedule stuff, a lot of like busyness, lack of sleep. All right. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know what this is for you. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to pull a bunch of clarifiers on this right now. This reading is kind of confusing for me. I'm feeling like it's reminding me a lot of another sign. I can't remember exactly. I feel like you might have Aries in your chart. But there's something about like you miss somebody from your past. And I felt like you've just settled into like however your life is, that you're not going to have what you want. Like things are what they are. It is what it is. And I felt like you're not emotionally connected. You're like, if you are in a relationship, I don't feel like you're emotionally invested in the relationship. What is this Two of Cups in the reverse? Hold on. You have the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the World card, and the Eight of Cups. Ooh, shit. If your cross watcher is on here, you might have some issues. So this is for your cross watcher. This is for you. This is for everybody on here. Do not force the messages. You might find pieces of the messages resonate, but not the whole thing. And that's okay. This is a general reading. A lot of people are going to see this. It's not just for the people who are live on here now. And it was 51:51 when I said that. So take it only as it resonates. Don't force the messages. And if this like it just sounds crazy and it makes no sense, it's not your messages. Okay. Your final outcome, should things remain the same. And again, I say that because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change our energy, change our mind, make different choices in any given moment. And we have power at every moment to do so. And every choice you make, in every second, in every thought you think, creates your next moment in your future. So, should this trajectory continue as is, you can expect there's a lack of emotional investment. There's a lack of emotional connection because there's some sort of energy about somebody being sneaky and shady in regards to their home environment, but their home environment is already aware and expecting it, kind of like expecting it. I feel like there's been arguments about this potential energy before. I felt like for whoever this is for, if you think about your ex or somebody you've been with in your past, I feel like your person or whoever you're currently with, I'm not going to call them your person because if they were your person, nobody else would be on your mind. Whoever's on your mind all the time, that's your person. So the person in your environment feels like you have your energy on your person because that's your person. They're the person you are emotionally, spiritually, your thoughts, like everything about you is connected to them except for you. So that's your person, even though you aren't. And I don't know why everything but you would be connected to your person. You should also be connected to your person. Call me what you want, cross watcher. I hope you don't get mad. It is what it is. Like, I feel like everybody should be with the person. Like, do you really want to be with somebody who's thinking about somebody else, wanting to be with somebody else? Wouldn't you want to be with somebody who only wants to be with you, only has eyes for you? Like, you don't have to worry about, like, anyways. I'm not here to judge. It's not my business. I'm just here reading a story. Take it as it resonates. So final outcome, there's this energy of, I felt like the main character, right, Taurus, I felt like you are wanting to get away. You're wanting to escape. You wish you could be with your person, right? Your person. And I felt like the person in your environment right now kind of like is aware of your energy, picks that up from time to time. It pisses them off really badly. But I feel like it's more for like pride. It's not because there's like a real, like, I feel like there's like stability within your guys' connection. It's not because you guys like have emotional connection. It's because I feel like you guys are not together for the right reasons. If you are together with somebody, your emotions are invested elsewhere, but you have somebody in your environment for some of you. And the person in your environment picks up on your energy about wanting to be somewhere else with someone else. And it aggravates them. It makes them mad. It causes arguments and conflicts within you guys. I feel like that energy as well causes like you wanting to be with somebody you can't be with, or you're not allowing yourself to be with, causes you to have internal conflict within yourself as well. So not only are you fighting the person in your environment about your ex or your person, you're fighting yourself about your person. Like, it's hilarious to me. And I don't mean to be a jerk, but like, why would you fight yourself? Like, but there's this recognition, fine, like you keep fighting yourself, but at the end of the day, the truth is what the truth is. Like, the truth is the truth. And I felt like there's some sort of change. Like, even though you might not be able to be with this person, you realize you can't be somewhere where you're not really. I don't know if this makes sense. And I'm not condoning anybody to like do stupid things or make long-term results because of a stupid tarot reading. But this came out again. I was just going to say that. I'm just going to say, like, people might be together for the wrong reasons. And it looks like somebody's going to be recognizing that and they're not wanting to live that way anymore. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of change coming. Somebody's going to be potentially moving. Somebody's going to be making choices that are better for them, and more like they're walking away from things, places, or things that are not emotionally invested and connected and tied to them, right? Some of them are going to be moving. I felt like there's this energy of like, once there's this realization of like, they don't have to like they're fighting themselves and the people in their environment about where their emotions are, but they can't help but to know that, like, you feel how you feel. Like, you can't fight how you feel. You feel how you feel and you can't fight it. And I felt like there's this energy as well of like, they keep on trying to like, Taurus, this is your reading. So you keep on trying to like fight this energy, but you can't. Like, you can't fight yourself. At the end of the day, you go to bed with yourself. You could fight your spouse and go sleep on the couch, but at the end of the day, you're sleeping with yourself on that couch or in that bed or wherever you're sleeping with yourself all the time. So I feel like for some of you, you're not going to stay in the connection because you're not emotionally invested in it. But for some of you, I felt like I feel like you're just, and I hate to like close your reading on this kind of energy, but I feel like you're in the slump right now and you're going to still be in that for a little bit. I feel like you need to like heal. There's things that you need to acknowledge within yourself. I feel like there's things that you fight within yourself because you don't want to feel that way. You don't want to think about that. You don't want to feel how you feel, but you can't change how you feel. You feel how you feel. And like, something needs to be acknowledged or accepted within you. And you're not allowing yourself to, for whatever reason. Everybody, like, and I'm not judging you. I'm acknowledging something. And for me, and like, I always want to help you. My intention is to give you the best reading, the best advice to help you and assist you on your path to your greatest and your highest good. And I felt like the best way I can give you, like, what I'm seeing right now is there's something you're not allowing yourself to acknowledge, but you still feel it. You still have that energy, even though you try to act like you don't. And you can't resolve it by ignoring it and avoiding it. Sometimes you can, but if that energy doesn't go away, you need to look at it and review it. It's like if you're in a dirty house, the house ain't gonna clean itself. Sometimes you need to like call a maid service or get up and go clean yourself.